Franklin, Pike and Roberts Thompson won't play this week. They'll get game time, some good game time into them next week, which was always our plan, and that's what we're looking forward to doing with those blokes next week. This week though, we should field a reasonably strong team without them. Yeah, it was always the plan with those blokes. They've all been on a similar program, so they did 60 minutes last week in an intra-club, and they pulled up really well, all three of them, and trained well today, so it was always part of the plan to bring them in next week and have a good hit out next week and the following week before round one. Well, we expect to get some good game time into our players and to provide some opportunities to some of the younger kids, which is always important, and that'll happen over the course of the next 3 weeks, not just this week. And it's an important time of the year to get that game time in, but also to try and establish yourself if you want a spot pretty early in the season. So those opportunities tend to arise at this time of the year for every club, and we're no different. I think some of the players that have been able to put their hand up over the pre-season include Harry Cunningham, and who's been terrific. Jeremy Laidler has been good, and Tommy Derricks as well. Naismith and Nankervis, those type of players have actually done pretty well in the various roles they've played up to now, and that's what we're looking forward to, seeing how they go against genuine opposition. It's always hard playing against yourselves, and the players don't really like it too much, which is fair enough. He's done very well so far. He's shown the capability to play as a forward, as a key forward, and take marks. He's got extremely clean hands, but he's also likes and enjoys the body contact that comes with being a ruckman, and that's always a good thing for a ruckman to have, is to be able to be physical, and he enjoys that as well. Tippett will probably be unlikely for round one, but we'll have to wait and see how he goes. He's got a bit of tendonitis in his knee, so he was going along really well. We've just backed him off for the next week or so, and then go again, so he might be unlikely for round one, but we've got to actually bye for it in that second week, so which means it gives us another week to get him right, and Goodsy's probably about round 3 or 4 to hopefully being able to set himself up for a really strong season for both of them, to be able to make sure that they've had the best possible off season they can, and not to rush them.
Is Tommy Walsh now on your long-term?
Yeah, we put him on the long-term injury list, and he's touch and go. You've got to have him on there for 8 weeks, and that's why we've done it now. So he should be, about round 4. You look at their younger kids that they've had on their list through the draft over the last 3 years, and they're all another year bigger and stronger. And you top that up with some of the recruits that they got, means that there's no doubt about that they'll be better again this year, and they'll be stronger and more competitive.